As many film scholars know, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is known for its subtle and soothing sound design, creating long, expansive metaphors for the trials and tribulations of young life.
We are Sex Bomb, and we're here to make you think about death and get sad and stuff!
This is the beginning of the song.
Okay, so maybe subtle isn't the right word, but sound design does play a huge role in Scott Pilgrim, and I want to talk about it. So, what role does sound design play in Scott Pilgrim?
That's kind of a big question.
Good point. Let's focus on a single scene. Off the top of my head, how about the second chance in the Chaos Theater? Cool? Cool. Oh, by the way, this part is near the end, so if you're worried about spoilers, this may not be the video for you. Basically, this scene consists of Scott literally getting a second chance because up until this point, he's been kind of an asshole.
Hey, just out of sheer curiosity and concern for my mortal well-being, is there anyone at this party that you haven't slept with?
The previous scene is filled with uncertainty, punctuated by stuttering, awkward silences, and squeaky sneakers. After Scott is shish kebabbed, he finds himself in a desolate wasteland. The wind howling in the background adds a real lonely vibe to this sequence. After a brief educational experience,
I feel like I learned something.
Scott gets a second chance. The music slowly builds as time is rewinded. The first indication that this time around is different is the bonus point indicators, accompanied by video gamey sound effects. The comic book this movie was adapted from is heavily video game influenced, and the main way this is conveyed in the film is through sound design. These are also the first non-diegetic sounds we've looked at so far. Non-diegetic sounds actually make up a large portion of Scott Pilgrim's sound design. Previously on The Real Housewives of Toronto, yes, it is real, I checked, Stephen Stills initiated dialogue.
Scott! Let it go. Don't give him the satisfaction.
This time around though, Scott is the one who speaks first, making amends with his bandmates, accompanied by video game sound effects and points. When he gets to Kim, he's met with Apple's classic basso sound effect. Basso? Basso? I don't know. Anyway, this is a common theme with Kim, as she is portrayed throughout the film as flat and emotionless. Non-diegetic sounds such as the Apple sound effect or mic feedback are used to characterize her without any dialogue. Then, Scott pulls a sword out of his chest and fights some goons to the tune of We Are Sex Bomb by, well, Sex Bomb. This song played in the previous scene as well, but this time it's faster paced because Scott's been through this before. Then he launches himself at Gideon, and this time he wins the Clash of Swords, proving that before you can love others, you must first love yourself. Or something. Basically, Scott Pilgrim uses a bunch of cool audio tricks to make you feel a certain way without you even noticing it, be it towards a character, an action, or even a setting. Even more basically, Scott Pilgrim rocks, and you should see it. The end.